So I hope everybody's doing amazing. I'm definitely doing great. I hope everybody's having a great Christmas. What do you miss most about Christmas when you were little? I'm not gonna lie, I do miss playing Santa Claus. And we've been over here today making videos and just crazy stuff. Decorated the house crazy, crazy, stupid for Christmas. But I miss playing Santa Claus. And I miss waiting on Santa Claus. I don't know about y'all. I like playing Santa Claus for my kids, but I miss. Um, I miss waiting on Santa Claus. I remember they used to broadcast it on TV. Y'all remember that? And tell you when Santa was coming and all of that. Y'all remember that? Anyway, I miss that. I miss a lot about Christmas. Christmas used to be so traditional. It's like Christmas this year, like snuck up on me, and I had to get festive at the last minute. So I can't believe it's already Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super bored. And I said, let me go live and see what the people are doing. Hey, Francis. Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. Merry Christmas. So, what do you miss most about Christmas? What are y'all eating for Christmas? We're having a seafood boil tomorrow. So, we're having crab, lobster, shrimp. Trying to let y'all see my tree. Isn't it beautiful? Crab. Hey, Danielle. So we're having crab, lobster, shrimp, sausage, snow crab, and king crab. What else do we have? We don't eat mussels and clams, so we're not having it. Corn, potatoes. I might do some dirty rice. I know we're gonna make enchiladas in the morning, so it's like super untraditional. Didn't it come fast? Like in a way, that's good because the years that like I'm ready for Christmas, I shop up until the day before. But like this year, I just was not ready. So it took me like to the 11th. So let me tell you what we've been over here doing. If y'all didn't see the video, so I got all of these glasses, right? At these, and I got all these photo frames at this, and we got all these chairs with Santa wraps and Christmas pillows and just crazy stuff. So we just been over here wearing glasses and laughing and kiki and kaka. But Alana, I'm like you. Like I used to have a super big family. It seemed like it seems like now my family's not big or close. So I do miss that part of Christmas. But you know, you have to make your own traditions after a while. So it looks like we have a new one. We'll make a Christmas video like every year. But I do miss that. I miss the family coming over. And I don't know about y'all family, but my family used to eat like super late. Thanksgiving and Christmas, we didn't eat till like 5 or 6. I don't know why, but like I would be talking to everybody else and they'd be like, we ate already, but we never ate that early. Hey, Dwight, Merry Christmas. We never ate that early. So y'all know what's next yet, right? This new year. Y'all ready? 2020 has the opportunity to be a very, very dangerous year for a lot of different reasons. I think 2020 is going to be the year of the breakthrough. I think 2020 people are going to start to get the fact that you don't have to work a job. A lot of y'all ate late too. I used to feel messed up. Like, why is my family eating so late? Yeah. Let me tell you, when I was little, my parents used to always tell, my mom used to always tell me, don't grow up so fast. And I didn't really get it then. I get it now. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Y'all remember that song? Yeah. So now y'all ate around 6. Yeah, we ate late too. I know people that used to eat at like 11 or 12. But I don't know why we ate so we ate Christmas dinner like the same time we ate every other meal. You remember that song, Alana? So like now I kind of get it. Like, ooh. Hey Diane. So now I kind of get that whole don't you rush to get old. Take your time. Time runs fast. I had to actually pull out my old what's it called? My old chaplain's badge and officiate a funeral service last weekend. And that was my point. Like, don't blink. Life goes so fast. And y'all ate between 12 and 2. Brenda, that's early. By the time we ate dinner, we were like starvation. And I don't know why we ate so late. Because it's not like my grandma was cooking. My grandma always cooked the day before. Do y'all remember? Let me ask y'all this to make sure I'm not crazy. Do y'all remember like food like used to never go bad? Do y'all remember that? Thank you, teacher, for sharing. Do y'all remember like food? My grandma would cook like the day before and literally leave everything on the stove. Chitlins on the stove, cornbread in the oven, dressing in the oven, turkey, chicken, ham in the oven, greens on the stove, macaroni and cheese. Yeah, but you know, I'm Tennessee too, Brenda. Born and raised, and we ate late. I am Tennessee too, born and raised. Do y'all remember that food used to never go bad? Like my grandma never put, if she started cooking on Christmas Eve, nothing went into the refrigerator till after everybody ate. I remember that. I remember that like it was yesterday. Like all the food would still be out. I don't care. Green beans, greens, yams, ham, potatoes. I don't know. We if she never put. Well, I don't know where Denmark is in Tennessee. I'm from Pulaski. Now it's Denmark because you know Pulaski, Tennessee is long. So there's like 3 parts to Tennessee between Memphis and Nashville. Okay, I'm from Pulaski, which is between Nashville and Alabama. But food used to never go bad. And there was always, always, always food out. Girl, yeah, you can't do that now. Let me tell you, I had our Thanksgiving catered from this soul food place in Houston called Mickey's. And if I tell you uh our food, now I know where Clarksville is, West Tennessee. West Tennessee. Now I know what Jackson is because my aunt used to go to Lane College. Pulaski, Tennessee is the home of the Ku Klux Klan. If you don't remember anything else, remember that. We used to have major Ku Klux Klan marches like every Martin Luther King Day. But yeah, Diane, you're right. You can't leave food out nowadays. So I had my Thanksgiving cater from this soul food place in Houston called Mickey's. And my dressing literally spoiled on me. So when we went back like the day after Thanksgiving to tell them the dressing spoiled, and we asked them, hey, did other people have this problem? And they were like, oh, you know, we really can't tell you that. When they say that, that's a yes. When they say, oh, we really can't tell you if other people had this problem or not, that's a yes, friend. And so I heard about 4 or 5 people say that they dressed and turned on them this year, but it's because it's still so hot. It's December and it was literally like 75 degrees today. Hey, Judge, Merry Christmas. Maybe 80. So that's what we've been doing tonight. We've been up in here trying on glasses. We'll be the snowmen for a minute. Then I got some glasses that say ho, ho, ho. Then I got some ones I'm going to wear tomorrow with my gold outfit. I'm wearing these tomorrow. So, yep. And then I've been in here making videos with my makeup artist, DePaul. And then we got all these little frames we were taking pictures with. Just crazy stuff. Now I miss my mom. I miss my mom because baby, she has some stories. I'm not fly at all. We've been over here just doing something to have fun. You know what, Jessica? I keep saying I'm the same way. Like when my grandmother was alive, we all came together for Christmas. And I keep saying I'm going to do the same thing. You like the reindeer? Look, okay, I got the ho ho ho. These are actually my favorite, the ho ho ho's. And let me tell you what else I got. I got the Santas. Oh, but I got green ones. I got bags full of glasses. So, yep, tomorrow we're having a seafood boil. But I keep saying I'm going to do a family reunion. I think I'm going to do it this year. I think I'm going to do a family reunion when we leave Essence. And instead of coming home, just stop in Tennessee. Let me write it down. Oh, I hate to hear that, Alana. She said her mom passed just before Thanksgiving this year. So my mom actually got sick in two in August of 2017 during Hurricane Harvey. It was like the day Hurricane Harvey hit in Houston. And so she got sick during Hurricane Harvey. She went into the hospital. She was actually in rehab in Thanksgiving. She came home for a little while. And she missed and she passed in April of the following year. So this April will be 2 years. So this is just my second Christmas without my mom. And it's hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I miss my mom. So my grandmother passed in 2015. And once she passed, it was like my mom was never the same. So I went from having all of these adult women in my life, my mom, my grandmother, my aunt. My aunt passed. That's hard to talk about. My aunt passed actually before my mom, but she was younger. She passed in July of 2017. So Tony, I'm gonna tell you, do what I said I'm gonna do, and I'm actually gonna do it this year. And that's just pull all my family together, all the cousins. And my hardest thing is that I don't have any brothers and sisters. That I think is the hardest thing for me. I don't think I have any one person that truly understands. God, I had a good mama. My mama was so good. She was so good to me. 33 years is a long time, Brenda. I'm blessed to have had my mom till I was 47. But I had a good mama. She was a very, I'm not saying anybody mama bad. I'm not saying that. So don't get it twisted. She on that time about my mama. Now, I didn't realize until I really started coaching women to build their businesses that the majority of the women get their core strength from their mom. And for the women who don't necessarily have that encouraging cheerleader, you can do whatever you feel like you can do type of influence in their life, I become that influence because I truly believe that anyone can and is capable of generating crazy amounts of money. And the only thing that gets in the way of our success is us. And sometimes with my clients, all they need is somebody to believe in them, like their mom did, right? Because your mom had that unconditional belief in you, that unconditional love, that unconditional support. And I had a good mama. I had a good mama, and I'm blessed that I didn't procrastinate the way I did before. Uh, and then I got moving in time enough for her to not just see me flourish and know that I was going to be okay, but for also for me to return the favor. I think people miss the fact that you do owe your parents something. Uh, and I was able to retire my mom. I bought her a car for Mother's Day the year before she got sick. And so she was able to spend some time ripping and running with my kids, not having to worry about going to work. And I was blessed to be able to return that favor. So while I miss her tremendously, like almost every day to the point I can't even think about it sometimes. So while I miss her tremendously, I don't have the regret of not taking care of her. I remember buying her books when she went to school for her master's and things like that. So I was able to give some back and not take it all. Thank you, Romanica. And not just be in take mode. So that's the thing that I want to encourage people most is that you don't drag your feet so that you are able to, hey, Sister Cynthia, not just take care of your parents in a way that they deserve, but be able to take care of your kids in a way that they deserve and take care of yourself in a way that you deserve. Don't drag your feet. Don't keep saying it's okay for you not to make a ton of money. Don't keep saying it's okay for you, for people not to pay you. Don't keep saying that you're blessed to be a blessing. Don't keep running through the world kissing everybody's behind. Hey, Candace, and not expecting that people pay you so that you can do what you need to do. Oh, that was the cutest picture of you and your kids, Candace. Good morning, Cynthia. Actually, it was just your kids. Um, but don't keep running through the world thinking it's okay for you not to expect the world to pay you. God knows what you're going to need before you need it. He knows when you need to leave a job. He knows when you're going to have an emergency. He knows when you're going to need a covering. And so he provides you with ideas and opportunities to be able to cover you in that time. And when you don't take advantage of those ideas and an opportunity, you miss that window of being able to care for your family and yourself the way you need to. So don't miss the opportunity. Don't miss the window. Don't keep thinking that greatness and abundance is for other people other than you. Don't keep thinking that your house is okay and your car is okay because they're going to break down. You're going to get tired of it. Don't think that you have a security blanket in a job because the only real security is a bank account and good credit. Don't keep thinking that you got forever to get this done. Don't keep thinking that tomorrow's going to be a better time. The kids will be older. Uh, Things are going to slow down at my job. None of that is going to happen. You have to get out there and get this thing in spite of. In spite of. You got to stop putting your business on the back burner. Saying stuff like, well, I've had a lot of personal issues this year. So uh, I'm just going to rest on my business. If you don't rest on your job, don't rest on your business. This is yours. There's just so many things I want women to understand. I want women to understand how great and powerful and inspirational and motivational and how worthy they are to get these racks. I mean, bottom line, I want women to stop playing second fiddle. I want women to stop compromising. I want women to stop playing small. Stop thinking that you have to move up in steps. There are levels to this stuff. There are levels. But at the same time, if you don't start big with an aspiration to be big, where do you end up? We go into the jobs and we try to take them by storm. You know, we want to be employee of the month and we want to get this promotion, that promotion. And then we come out to our business and we don't have that same zeal and zealousness for our own dreams and legacy and generational wealth. It's just so much I want women to know. I want women to know that if you stop playing games with your greatness, the money will come. The money is not a puzzle. It's not. Anybody want to know the formula for making more money? Anybody even care? Just say me. If you want to know the formula for making more money, just say me and I'll tell you. I'll honestly tell you. And I'll honestly tell you what's getting in the way of you making more money. It's the honest answer as to how to make more money is help more people and charge for it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Stop feeling like you got to be Captain Save a chick and using your time, energy, and effort for free. That's it. And so once you start to charge, you have to realize that if you don't invest in your business at least 10 to 20% of what you want to make, you'll never make it. And last but not least, you've got to stop thinking that you've got to start small. Let me charge you a little bit and then move up and then move up and then move up. Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is you can charge people as much as you feel that you're worth. I charge a lot. Hey, Paulette, the girls are home from school. I'm super excited. One graduates in December. She accelerated her classes under the thought process that I was going to have to pay the money anyway. So I may as well just pay it faster. So her tuition grew like by 50%. Tuition that I pay cash for, by the way. But I'm blessed to have it. She graduates in December and the other one graduates in April. And I'm super excited for them. Super excited that I had the money that they don't have to leave school with tuition loans on their back. But what I was saying about women is that the more you understand your worth and what you bring to the table, the more you can charge and the more you should charge. And I just really want us to stop playing small and stop settling and stop thinking that there's going to be a better time than now, because there's not. There's not. If you're waiting on a better time than now, you look up, it's going to be something else. You look up, it's going to be something else. And I see so many women a year who miss their opportunity to move to the next level. I see so many women a year who miss their opportunity to build big brands and leave legacies. The Bible says a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. The Bible also says the people that don't take care of their families, you know, they in for a rude awakening. So when it's all said and done, I never want people to think I'm special. I just will do what you refuse to do. It's as simple as that. I'm going to show up when you won't show up. I'm going to promote when you won't promote. I understand that out of the 7.5 billion people on the planet, somebody somewhere wants my stuff. And I'm not above or beyond going in search of those individuals who will pay me what I'm worth. And that's it, and that's all. I'm always in motion. And if you know me, you know that that motion pays off. And we talked about it the other night I was on with another one of my 7-figure sisters. And we talked about how it's a law of science. Things at rest tend to stay at rest, while things in motion tend to stay in motion. So even when my mom passed, I was able to stay in motion. My brand was able to stay in motion. My business was able to stay in motion. Things were able to stay in motion, not because I was necessarily in motion, but because when you create that level of momentum, when you create that level of revenue, it's hard not to make. Me now, it's harder for me not to make money than it is for me to make money, because I shifted my paradigm. My paradigm used to be money is hard, money is elusive. The only way I could get money was to go to a job. And once I shifted my paradigm to I can earn as much revenue as I can figure out how, there's not a day that goes by that I shouldn't be generating revenue. If I'm a business and I am a businessman, and that I have something that the world needs. And when I shifted my paradigm like that, the money started to come endlessly, relentlessly, fruitfully. And that's what I want other women to understand. Is there strategy involved in scaling from 100K to 500K, 500K to a million? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can show you the strategy, but if you're not ready to go mentally, you go nowhere. So the first step really is that mental preparedness that says, I'm tired of living the way I'm living. I don't want to live like this anymore. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes for me to escape my current existence. I've never seen so many people who hate their jobs. But when they have the opportunity to escape their current existence, they won't take it. I've never seen so many people that hate their revenue, but when they get the opportunity to escape their current financial earnings, they don't take it. And so we as women have to understand that if we don't take care of we, nobody else is. One thing I'm always reminded of is that regardless as to how much the people around me love me, they can't handle my financial responsibility. It would take 10 people just to support my girls. By the time they get through Chick-fil-A and beach parking, and we want to go to Puerto Rican, and then you got tuition and books, and I don't have enough money for rent, and I don't have gas money. So by the time you figure all of that out, you're like, man, if I put this torch down, I'm gonna be in trouble. And so I always look at people who don't earn as a luxury because I don't have that luxury. So I know this is not an official broadcast, but what questions do you have? And at the point that you have to say to yourself, I'm going to choose life. I'm going to choose abundance. I'm going to choose prosperity for me and mine. I'm going to choose to build something that I can leave to my children. At the point where you start making those level of decisions, you're going to see your life change. Because when it's all said and done, no one can stop you but you. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing to know that time, energy, resources even don't stop you? What stops you is you. So when you get to that point where you say to yourself, I'm going to do it regardless, that's when things start to change. And you say to yourself, I don't want to regret. I don't want to regret 10 years from now not being able to pay for my kids' tuition. I don't want to regret 10 years from now. We're about to start a new decade. You guys understand that? So the marker as to where you are now and where you're going to be 10 years from now, it's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. And if you don't take massive action, if you don't go for broke, if you don't break a leg, if you don't throw it all in the pot, then you miss the opportunity of missing out. And I know nobody wants that. Not only that, to me as women, we don't deserve that. We spend our life wiping everybody's asses, just being honest. We spend our life sacrificing for. Just say me in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, I get it. But I spent the better part of my life sacrificing so that, eating the ends of my bread so that my kids can have the middle, and, sacrificing to make sure my man got the better opportunities to work, and all of those things, they didn't pay off for me. I didn't start getting a payoff until I started understanding that I do have value. Somebody in the world does want and what I have, and that I can either sit on this stoop and be quiet and struggle, or I can go be gregarious, loud, forthcoming, and whatever else you want to call it, and change my life. And it is a choice I make every single day. If you're one of the people on my team, you will know I'm relentless. I'm relentless in the pursuit of the next level, only because I know what it does for not just me, but my family. Most of the people that know me know that I am frugal. I'm not going to say cheap. I'm not going to say cheap. I'm going to say frugal. And so they know that I spend the majority of my money on my friends and my family, or my people that the Lord appointed as my family, and the people that came to me on the internet, or the people that I met some other shape, form, or fashion. But I just refuse to get left behind. And what's leaving you behind is the fear. Hey, Miss Cato, happy holidays. Yeah, so here's the thing too. For those of you who say, I miss my family, I miss how we used to get together, sometimes we have to step up, regardless as to who's the oldest. We have to step up and be the matriarchs in our family. We got to step up and say, it's time for a family reunion. It's time for us to do Christmas together. Because the question then becomes, if not you, then who? And we're always sitting around waiting on somebody else to fix our problems. We're always sitting around waiting on somebody else to save us. We're always sitting around waiting. And then when the wait doesn't come the way we think it should, could come, would come, then we're disappointed. But we have to give God the flexibility and the autonomy to bring us blessings the way that He sees fit. Jessica said, how do you deal with people having you do a service and not pay you, but them paying you is how you pay others? So, can I ask you a hard question? Why would you do a service without them paying you? When you go to Walmart, are you able to get a loaf of bread, a pack of ham, some cheese, some Miracle Whips, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions? Are you able to shop your cart in Walmart, pick up everything you need to go home and make your family some sandwiches, some chips to go on the side, some Tahitian treat, and get to the counter and say, hey, Walmart, I'll pay you later? See, at some point, you got to either conduct yourself as a business person or not. But if you can't show me the bread, if you can't show me the money, if you can't show me, why would I be over here working on your stuff? I hope that bless somebody tonight, because y'all do a lot of work for free. You do a lot of work for cheap. It really does mess up the game. But yeah, you're in control of how much work you do before you get the balance of what somebody owes you. And they wouldn't get my stuff until they paid my bill. So I hope that helps somebody, because if you don't start to operate as a business, then you won't be in business for long. So why would you let somebody treat you like they don't treat others? So guys, it's all about choices. It's all about understanding who can really get you to the next level. I'm gonna do a video about how to choose the right coaching program. There are a lot of people out here who are gonna charge as much, if not more, as me. Hey, Donna Wig. Hey, Mama Donna. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna do what they say they're gonna do, which makes for so many discrepancies for generating revenue on the internet, because then somebody comes to you and they want you to jump through hoops to prove that you're the person for them, instead of using the discernment, instead of taking advantage of, you know, what God would have them to do. Signing a contract is not enough unless you're gonna base that contract. Hey, buddy, where y'all going? Come give me. I was gonna order it for you, babe. All you had to do was tell me what you wanted. Come give me a hug, mama. They can't see you. Just come give me a kiss. Hey, buddy. I was gonna order it for you, buddy. You just had to tell me what. They can't see you, buddy. Give me a kiss. They see me, mom. They can't see that. You smell good, baby. You tired, baby? Let me just order it for you. No, man, it's gonna take all kinds of time. It really doesn't. It takes like 20 minutes. So yeah, so let's talk about signing a contract. If they have great contract, if they have great credit, then a contract is enough. If they don't have great credit, then suffice it to say that they don't have the best money handling skills. So if they're not already paying their other creditors, Discover, Visa and them, MasterCard, if they're not already paying their other creditors, what would make them pay you? A signature on a piece of paper is not necessarily enough to make them pay you. Because if they don't care about those other creditors, what will make them pay you? So you have to think things through sometimes. And that's the value of getting business advice, because you don't lose as much money. People say, well, oh, hiring a coach is expensive. Expensive is relative. If you pay $10 for a bottle of Perrier water that's only gonna hydrate your body, the same way my tap water is, if I'm in a municipality that takes care of their tap water, then I've wasted $10 because what I'm offering can be served at a lower rate with the same results. But when you're looking into building a business, you really do just get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. And if you don't um, understand the dichotomy of business and the personalities of people and how the human psyche works, you're going to end up working for free a lot. And that's another thing. People say coaching is expensive, but it's not as expensive as the mistakes you're going to make without wise counsel. And that's why the Bible is adamant about people without counsel perish. My people perish for the lack of counsel. Not only that, but the right counsel. And not getting so caught up in the material trappings that you don't look behind the scenes as to see what's really happening. You're welcome, Brenda. Brenda said, thank you for these wonderful gems. And it's true, guys, you do have a choice as to how you're living. They don't want you to know you have a choice. They don't. They don't want you to have a choice because jobs would be abandoned. They don't want you to know you have a choice because the people that chose to stay at the job would make way, way more just from a retention perspective. They don't want you to know that you have the freedom to really live your life the way you wanted to. They don't really want you to know that the money that you make at your job is not a lot. It's just not. So there are so many things that they don't want you to know, but you have to be, again, um, diligent in finding your own information so that people stop reading their Bibles. You waiting on a pastor to preach a word for you. And no tea, no shade, saints. I don't want everybody in my inbox tomorrow talking about I'm blaspheming the holy people. No. But some people know beyond a shadow of a doubt that however much you pay them, they don't really have a strategy for not only helping you, but for keeping you encouraged and keeping you motivated. So you have to be on the lookout for those things. But when it's all said and done, it's your life. And you need to go into 2020 roaring like a lion and saying whatever I did in 2010 to 2019 that didn't serve me, I'm going to let it go. And understanding that there's greater later. You know, Steve Harvey tells stories about how he slept in his car, and Tyler Perry tells stories about how he slept in his car. At the end of the day, we're not any better. There is a price that you have to pay to move yourself beyond where you are right now. And the funny thing is, people say, well, what's the price? And that's the wrong question, because the truth of the matter is, what is your price to keep going? What is your price to not fail? What is your price to get off your job? We're not talking about a short-term vacation at the Motel 6. We're talking about forever being free from having to work some. I was talking to one of my teammates this morning, and we were talking about how we would be so unemployable right now. I can't see myself taking breaks when you want me to. My P don't work like that. And especially now that I done got older. Is anybody with me? So when I gotta go, I gotta go. I don't think I owe you for, man, I don't know. You just gotta come to grips with what you owe people and what you don't. And then you have to move from there. And every now and then being okay with redefining your life and really putting people through an inspection point where you say, do you share the same messages that I do? Where we say, what do I need to do to help you get to that next level? It's all a numbers game, guys. And when you realize the fact that you dragging your feet is costing you money, it'll be an easy no. It's a no-brainer. You do not want to live 2020 like you lived 2019. You don't. So if anybody want to talk to you about getting your business started, hit me up. Send me a message. I'm gonna be working this holiday season, trying to get my New Year's jumped off. But that should be you every year. I'm so unconcerned about hams and turkeys and dressings that I've had all my life, and more concerned about how am I going to move these people to the next level? How am I going to help my clients compete in a competitive, saturated marketplace? How am I going to help my clients build brands that build a buzz and get them um, beyond the next level? All of that goes into consideration. All of that goes into consideration. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I just want to tell you Happy Christmas. If you haven't seen the video DePaul posted on my timeline, it's hilarious. And I don't want you guys to miss out. But in the new year, stay tuned for a lot of activity. I don't want to miss you guys doing anything. If you're within 3 hours, 4 hours of where we are, you need to get there. You need the sisterhood, you need the camaraderie, You need the strategy, make it happen. Don't let money be the reason that you missed going down in the elevator. Don't let money be that reason. We've been saying it all day. Sometimes stuff go down when it's $1 million, when it's $1 billion in the elevator. Beyonce had the same opportunities as everybody else. She just took hers and used it relentlessly. So make sure you do the same. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. No milk and cookies tonight. The kids know better. But I will see you guys first thing in the morning. I have a Christmas gift for you guys. I can't wait to tell you all about it. You'll probably get it in your email first thing in the morning if you're on my email list. If not, make sure you tune in the morning to make sure you get your gift. All right. Merry Christmas, guys. And I wish you all the best for this new year and beyond. The best decision, the best products, the best services, the best profits, the biggest brands. And I'm really ready for women to take over. It's more than time. So I'll talk to you